Hey everyone! Giraffes, known for their incredibly long necks and unique spots, are some of the most iconic animals on the planet. Found mostly in Africa's savannas and woodlands, they use their impressive necks to grab leaves and branches that are out of reach for other creatures. Ready to dive into this fascinating world? Drop a number 1 in the comments below. Giraffes, celebrated for their grace and stunning beauty, can reach heights of 5.5 to 6 meters. Their coats, adorned with light brown spots on a pale background, help them blend seamlessly into their environment. They mostly feed on the leaves of acacia and other tall trees, using their long, flexible tongues to reach and pull food from high branches. While their appearance may convey a sense of gentleness, giraffes are equipped with formidable defense mechanisms. Their powerful kicks can fend off predators, and research has shown that in urgent situations, they can sprint at speeds of up to 60 km/h. Giraffes are not only a stunning sight in the animal kingdom, but also play a crucial role in the ecosystems they inhabit. Giraffes, however, can reach and feed on leaves from tall trees that are out of reach for most other animals. When giraffe populations become too large, their feeding habits can cause significant declines in plant species like acacias and other tall trees. This damage to vegetation not only disrupts the food sources for many animals, but also leads to habitat loss, ultimately altering the structure of ecosystems and potentially causing long-term environmental consequences. An effective way to tackle the issue of giraffes damaging plants is through controlled hunting. This approach not only helps regulate giraffe populations, but also reduces their negative impact on local flora. When planned and monitored carefully, hunting can maintain a balance between giraffe numbers and the health of plant life. Do you agree with this approach? If so, give this video a like. If not, leave a 0 in the comments to share your thoughts. To hunt giraffes legally and responsibly, strict guidelines set by wildlife and conservation authorities must be followed. Hunters must first obtain a valid permit from the relevant authorities and adhere to regulations regarding hunting seasons, designated areas, and the allowable number of giraffes to be hunted. Hunters must use safe and humane methods, ensuring they use the right weapons and possess the skills to make accurate shots, minimizing the animal's suffering. Using precision aiming tools and choosing optimal hunting times when the animal is calm can significantly reduce stress and enhance the ethical approach to hunting. Additionally, hunters must obtain a valid license from the authorities and follow regulations regarding hunting seasons, designated areas, and the allowable number of giraffes to be hunted. Hunting should always be conducted under the supervision of experts and closely monitored to ensure it doesn't negatively impact the giraffe population or the surrounding ecosystem. After a giraffe hunt, it's crucial to take the necessary steps to ensure the hunt was conducted legally and responsibly. Hunters should submit a detailed report to the local wildlife authority, including the number of giraffes hunted, the location, and any issues faced during the hunt. Ultimately, the funds generated from hunting should be reinvested into conservation and research programs that focus on protecting the environment and other wildlife. A balance of ethical hunting and robust conservation efforts is vital to ensuring these activities help maintain ecological balance and contribute to the sustainable survival of giraffes. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to keep up with our upcoming content. Black bears are among the most common bears in North America, found mainly in forests, mountains, and grasslands. They range from medium to large in size, with black fur, though some can also have brown or gray coats. Curious to learn more about black bears? Drop a number 1 in the comments below if you're interested. As omnivores, black bears play a crucial role in maintaining a balanced ecosystem by controlling insect and small animal populations and dispersing seeds. They primarily eat fruits, nuts, and herbs, which help spread seeds and support plant growth. At the same time, their predation of small animals helps regulate their populations, reducing competition for resources in the environment. In 2023, a surge in black bear intrusions into residential areas became a growing concern across the United States. Surveys and reports indicated a significant increase in the number of black bears entering urban and suburban neighborhoods, with many cases of them raiding trash cans, invading yards, and even entering homes. The main cause of this behavior is the loss of natural habitats and food sources for bears, pushing them to search for food closer to human settlements. To prevent black bears from entering residential areas, a range of effective prevention and management measures should be put in place. First, homes should use bear-proof trash cans to improve food storage and limit easy access to food. Second, installing electronic fences around high-risk areas can act as a strong barrier, effectively keeping bears out of residential neighborhoods. Black bear hunting, when carried out in a planned and legal manner, can be an effective way to control black bear populations and minimize the risk of them entering human settlements. By managing bear populations through hunting, we can maintain a balanced, sustainable population while reducing competition for food in their natural habitats. Do you agree with this approach? If so, please like this video. If not, leave a 0 in the comments to share your thoughts. When hunting black bears, it's crucial to maintain a safe distance to ensure both your safety and the bear's well-being. The ideal distance is influenced by the bear's size, the terrain, and environmental conditions. In general, a minimum distance of 100 to 200 meters is recommended to avoid startling the bear or making it feel threatened. While black bears are typically not aggressive, they can react violently if they feel cornered or endangered. After hunting black bears, there are a number of important steps that need to be taken to ensure proper management and conservation of the species. First, hunters need to properly dispose of and preserve the carcass. Next, hunting results need to be reported to wildlife management agencies, including information on the location, number, and condition of the bears. This helps authorities monitor the black bear population and assess the impact of hunting on the population. These actions not only help maintain ecological balance, but also protect the survival of black bears and other wildlife. Thank you for watching this video. If you like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to continue watching the next videos.
Hello everyone. Gunshots are heard, and the wild boars are trying to escape. What's happening in the US? The issue of invasive wild boars is becoming serious in many countries around the world. With their rapid reproduction rate, each female wild boar gives birth to about 13 to 16 piglets per year. The increasing severity of the wild boar problem presents a significant challenge for humans in controlling them. In the United States, the wild boar population has risen to approximately 8 million, causing an estimated $2.5 billion in damage to the agricultural industry each year. In Australia, the situation is even more alarming, with about 28 million wild boars causing severe damage to ecosystems and biodiversity. Adult wild boars can weigh up to 150 pounds, with sharp tusks and large hooves. They inhabit vast areas and places with abundant food sources, such as cornfields. Their presence not only threatens crops, but also poses a danger to humans and other animals. The explosion in the wild boar population demands stricter control measures. If left unchecked, they can invade and devastate your habitat. Are you facing issues with invasive wild boars? Additionally, they have started attacking the city of San Antonio in central Texas. Moving in large groups, they invade residential areas and parks in search of food, rummaging through trash cans and digging up lawns to find earthworms, causing significant damage to both private and public property. The damage is estimated to reach $4 million by 2023. Many cases of people being attacked by wild boars while walking or jogging have been reported. Statistics show a concerning increase in wildlife attacks on humans, with approximately 26% of incidents in Texas involving wild boars. There are around 500 collisions between wild boars and vehicles each year in the state. Not only in urban areas, but they also cause damage to farms in suburban regions with their destructive and dangerous habits. These populations often invade fields and completely destroy crops. According to estimates by the U.S. Department of Agriculture, wild boars cause nearly $250 million in damage to the agricultural industry in Texas each year. The overpopulation of wild boars has become a major concern. Local authorities have had to implement various measures to control them, including allowing residents to hunt freely. Hunting wild boars poses a significant challenge for hunters, especially when this activity takes place in rugged mountainous areas. The high mountains and difficult terrain increase the level of danger for those involved. To better control the invasive wild boar population, new hunting methods have been introduced to address their swift movements through dense forests or vast fields. Hunting in deep forest areas requires hunters to have the ability to access and move flexibly through rough and dangerous terrain. Hunting in the forest requires hunters to have strong shooting skills and the ability to accurately hit targets at close range. Additionally, hunters can use the technique of mimicking wild boar calls to lure them closer to the hunting area. Hunters need to possess strong observation skills, a deep understanding of the terrain, and the ability to analyze and accurately determine their position. This requires patience and the ability to adapt to harsh natural environments. Another crucial factor is the weather conditions. Before embarking on a hunting trip, hunters must thoroughly study the weather to ensure there will be no heavy rain or strong winds, as adverse weather conditions can make accurate shooting much more difficult. Additionally, wild boars often have a habit of hiding in bushes, which presents numerous challenges for hunters. This is truly an adventurous experience with many potential risks if hunters do not adhere to government regulations. The success rate in hunting wild boars is estimated to be around 60%, depending largely on the hunter's skill and adherence to safety protocols. An experienced hunter will ensure proper approach, appropriate shooting distance, and safety throughout the hunting trip. If you agree that working with an experienced hunter will make your hunting trip more successful, comment with the number 1. In 2022 alone, the Texas Wildlife Department eradicated approximately 30,000 wild boars. That number is nearly double compared to 2019. In Florida, the annual number of wild boars culled through hunting reaches around 37,000. By 2023, this number is expected to exceed 50,000. Other states, such as Georgia, Alabama, Arkansas, Louisiana, and California, have also widely implemented large-scale hunting campaigns to control the booming wild boar population. Hunting is considered an effective measure as it quickly reduces the number of wild boars in the United States. Additionally, in search of a more humane solution, tracking chips have been implanted in tigers, which are then released into the wild to hunt wild boars. This method not only leverages the tiger's sharp hunting instincts, but also helps control the wild boar population in an effective and less painful manner. When confronted by a tiger, wild boars often panic and screech loudly to warn their herd to flee, creating a tense yet natural scene in the struggle for survival. In addition to being targeted by tigers, wild boars also face the pursuit of black bears and wolves. These natural predators play a crucial role not only in maintaining the food chain, but also in controlling the wild boar population, which could cause significant environmental damage if left unmanaged. The presence of these powerful predators in the ecosystem creates natural pressure, forcing wild boars to remain vigilant and avoid areas where they could cause damage. This natural interaction helps keep the wild boar population in check, contributing to the preservation of ecological balance and minimizing negative impacts on the surrounding environment. However, these methods are also controversial due to ethical concerns, high operational costs, and safety risks. Do you know of any other effective and more humane methods to control the invasive wild boar population? Please share your thoughts in the comments section to help other farmers affected by wild boars. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to support us and stay updated with our latest videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. During harsh winters, food sources become scarce, leading to increased competition among predators. Some wolves may struggle to find enough food to maintain a healthy weight due to prolonged hunger, and in some cases, this severe starvation can lead to exhaustion and death for some of them. The wolves become aggressive and are forced to launch intense attacks on sheep farms in Canada. These attacks are fierce, driven by their survival instincts, pushing them to search desperately for food. In 2022, farmers reported hearing the howls of wolves echoing from deep within the forest. When they awoke the next morning, they found several sheep carcasses scattered across the farm, some with their entrails exposed from the bites. Most of the sheep lay motionless on the ground. Wolves primarily attacked the sheep at the neck, abdomen, and legs. It took half a day to gather the carcasses, and the farmers were heartbroken, as these sheep were the main source of income to support their families. According to the Canadian Ministry of Agriculture, on that day, 100 farms were affected by the wild wolf attacks, resulting in sheep losses amounting to $15,700 in just one night. In the winter, damage from wolf attacks on sheep farms increased, prompting a group of 50 to 60 people to plan a coordinated effort to surround and capture the wolves using snowmobiles. To prepare thoroughly for the hunt, an experienced hunter who had participated in many previous expeditions provided safety instructions and distributed walkie-talkies to ensure communication among all members. The hunters were instructed to shoot only the wolves and avoid harming other animals in the hunting area. The group utilized 17 snowmobiles and trailers to save time, prepare for the hunt, and ensure that everyone was in their designated positions. An important step before the wolf hunt began was to check and calibrate the weapons, particularly testing the new semi-armored ammunition. The hunting team, consisting of 3 hunters, a ranger, and a hunting expert, emphasized the importance of precise weapon adjustments to avoid any errors during the hunt. Since the hunt was to take place at night, the training was more rigorous to ensure both safety and effectiveness. The hunters were instructed on how to use thermal scopes, carry the appropriate ammunition, and use headlamps. Final adjustments were made before the hunt began to ensure everything was in order. The Canadian hunters had prepared bait for the wolves during previous trips. The plan was to place decoys to increase the chances of success, especially under challenging conditions like a full moon, which makes the wolves more cautious. As the animal carcasses decompose, they release volatile organic compounds with a strong, fishy odor. These scents stimulate the wolves' keen sense of smell, drawing their attention and leading them to move toward the source of the odor in the night air. The group of hunters was prepared for a tense confrontation with the invasive predators as the wolves began to appear, heightening the sense of tension. The hunting team coordinated skillfully and fought with determination to protect their sheep. They successfully took down a total of 12 wolves in a single night of hunting. Despite the hunting plan being meticulously researched, the hunters had to remain vigilant at all times. As in the deep forest, wolves could appear from any direction. Especially during a hunt, hunters should never separate from their team and must stay together to ensure safety. Wolves can exploit certain vulnerable areas on the body to quickly incapacitate their prey when necessary. One of the main weak points is the head and neck area. If these spots are targeted, the wolves will lose their ability to attack. Other sensitive areas, such as the abdomen and ribs, are also critical targets that hunters must be well aware of, as failing to recognize these vulnerabilities could be extremely dangerous in the wild. Canadian hunters face fierce challenges when hunting wolves at night on snow and ice. Harsh weather conditions and thick snow make silent movement crucial, as any noise could alert the wolves to the hunter's location. To participate in wolf hunting in Canada, hunters must have a government-issued hunting license and comply with regulations regarding the timing, location, and number of wolves that can be hunted. Typically, there are 2 hunting seasons that extend from fall to spring, when weather conditions and the snowy environment are favorable. The health of the hunters is a crucial factor. They must be physically prepared and have the stamina to endure the harsh conditions of the cold landscape and to carry out hunting activities over extended periods. The wolf hunt lasted for many hours, with the hunting team experiencing tense moments as each gunshot rang out like a challenge. The wolves fled before the hunters' pursuit. The hunters recounted a sense of satisfaction as they successfully overcame this dangerous invasive predator. However, the issue of wolf hunting in Canada remains a complex and controversial topic, drawing diverse and often opposing opinions from the public. Many people oppose wolf hunting, arguing that it is cruel and violates the rights of wild animals. They call on the Canadian government to implement educational programs to raise awareness about the dangers of wolves and how to avoid them safely. What do you think about this issue? Comment with the number 0 if you disagree that hunting wolves at night is dangerous for hunters. Hunters are responsible for reporting their hunting results to local wildlife management agencies. These reports include information on the number of wolves hunted, their gender, age, hunting locations, and the methods used. Reporting hunting results helps wildlife management agencies monitor wolf populations, assess the effectiveness of control measures, and make appropriate management decisions. Due to the dangers of hunting wolves at night, hunters have switched to using airplanes as a method to control wolf populations in vast and hard-to-reach areas. Using small planes, hunters fly over expansive snowy fields where wolves often live. From above, hunters have a wide view and can easily spot wolves moving below. When a target is detected, the plane descends so the hunter can aim and shoot accurately. This method requires close coordination between the pilot and the hunter, as well as precise shooting skills under high speed and windy conditions. Aerial wolf hunting is typically used in areas with extremely rugged or vast terrain, where traditional hunting methods face significant challenges. However, it is also controversial due to the inherent dangers and ethical concerns associated with hunting from the air. The bravery of Canadians in protecting their sheep farms has helped reduce wolf attacks on their land. Comment with the number 1 if you enjoy hunting. Thank you for staying with the people of Canada until the end of the video. Since these solutions have been effective in preventing the spread of some invasive species, do you believe there are any better alternatives? If so, don't forget to share your thoughts and opinions in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to support us for upcoming videos. Lastly, don't forget to share this video with all your friends so they can watch and enjoy it as well.